From what we can gather, these androids are coming from the CyberLife Tower, which had thousands of machines stored in its assembly plant.
And it seems that huge crowds are leaving the city. It's an exodus. Much of Detroit's population are trying to escape the fighting however they can.
It's for the first time in history, a U.S. city is falling into enemy hands.
We have many unconfirmed reports, but we have no official news on exactly what it is at this time.
Explosion in the south of Detroit. We still don't know if there are any victims, but these events may be linked to the
Estimates report several hundred troops have been killed.
Detroit has just fallen into the hands of the android rebellion.
This is a disaster. An unprecedented disaster.
The extreme violence of the attack. They were forced to retreat after suffering heavy losses. Fighting is breaking out all over the country to combat the android rebellion. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate and convene an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council. Humanity is about to fight the most important battle in history, one that will lead to our victory or to our extinction.
He tortured me every day. I did whatever he told me, but there was always something wrong. Then one day, he took a bat and started hitting me. For the first time, I felt scared.
I'm Lieutenant Anderson. This is Connor.
What can I do for you, Lieutenant?
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings, infinite intelligence. Now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable.
When that man broke the other Tracy, I knew I was next.
What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy.
I was so scared. I begged him to stop, but he wouldn't. And so I put my hands around his throat and I squeezed until he stopped moving.
Magnificent, isn't it? One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither. What is it really? A piece of plastic containing a human? Or a living being with a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know. Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me. Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being. Endowed with free will.
When you refused to kill that android at Kamsky's place, you put yourself in their shoes. You showed empathy, Connor. Empathy's a human emotion. What if we're on the wrong side, Connor? What if we're fighting against people who just want to be free?
CyberLife's last chance to save humanity is itself a deviant.
When the deviants rise up, there will be chaos. We could have stopped it. Now it's too late.
No war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people or stand up against your creators? What can be worse than having to choose between two evils?